the main drivers for this kind of growth in the last 3 years, particularly when I talked about this average growth of 8.3%, and in the current year, the main drivers are now, why I am saying there is a structural shift, is that there have been multiple drivers of this growth that we have achieved and the growth expectation that I am placing before you. It's driven by the various structural reforms which have been undertaken and several other policy initiatives that have been undertaken in the country. Among the structural reforms, at the forefront, I would like to mention the Goods and Services Tax, the GST, about which a mention was made. Now, the advantages of GST was known all along. It will avoid tax on tax, the cascading effect. All of you are associated with various types of business. You understand taxation. You understand how business operates far better than somebody like I would do. So therefore, the GST had certain advantages of avoiding multiplicity of taxes or tax on tax on the various transactions, the various purchase and sales transactions. GST, I think, has been one of independent India's biggest structural reform since 1947. When GST was introduced in 2017, it was expected that once the system stabilizes, and I'm happy to mention and happy to see that in India, the GST has stabilized much faster than many other countries. You have countries which introduced GST but withdrew it within a couple of years. You had countries which took almost 8 to 10 years for the GST to settle down. But in India now, GST has settled down, and that is reflected in the fact that the tax collections on the, in the goods and services tax, there was a time 3 years ago when 1 lakh crore collection per month became a big story. Then it reached 1,20,000 crores. Then it became, I'm talking about per month. Then it reached, so today per month, the collections have already touched, I think in a particular month, it touched 1.7 lakh crore or so. And it is in the range of 1.5 lakh crores to 1.7 lakh crores. Now that is the successful, that is the success of GST. Business has become much more convenient, and business, the costing of, the pricing and the costing of business has become much more efficient and competitive.